Welcome back to an episode of Wrestling Around, where we're making a return to the Rocky Roads. This is where we do a live watch along of all of the Rock's pay-per-view matches. But before we start that, joining me is a world-class wrestling journalist in the form of Aaron Franklin. Aaron, how are we doing?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's well up. Yeah, good. We can have the banter now. It's not the news show.
Yeah.
How are you finding the heat?
Oh, horrible.
Do you have any tips for our listeners at home about how to get through the heat?
Drink beer.
Go there, next one.
Yeah. No, I know they tell you on the news or like limit your alcohol intake. Just get smashed.
Get smashed and you don't care, do you?
Oh,
No.
it dehydrates you, doesn't it? I've had quite a heavy session this afternoon.
No, you have not had a heavy session.
No, you spat my drink out then.
Don't you dare come in with your 3 pints and claim you've had a heavy session.
It's a fucking Sunday.
Yeah, you've been to the pub for a few
Yeah,
drinks.
on a day sesh, you can drink like more than that and then still wake up on the Monday, all right, surely.
Yeah, but I got a podcast now.
Yeah.
Suffer from my heart.
Would have been great if you'd have come in smashed. No, you've set them up, so I don't know how they would have been set up.
Yeah.
But it would have been hilarious. I want you one day to come in drunk and not realise that you've put Bob Roode up.
Just fighting.
Yeah. They'll lose.
Bob Roode. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see what way.
He's introduced himself pretty much, but Lou's here as well.
I am.
No Terry Peters. He had
Got an
been
ice cream.
sacked.
So,
You actually got a cornetto.
warm day. It'll cool down somehow.
Right, we've just had 5 minutes off screen, and you've decided to eat your cornetto now for
Yeah,
banter on a radio show.
It's been waiting there the entire time for it to be soft.
And speaking of people a bit soft, Bob Roode's back.
Hello, Ross. What do you mean by soft, Ross?
You've been told, Bob Roode, that you're too banterous for the news show, so you've been banished. How does that make you feel?
Well, you're presenting them, so I don't mind, Ross. Where's Terry?
He's been sacked after the horrendous opening to the last week's news show.
That makes sense.
It's, genuinely, this is what episode, like, we're going well into the hundreds now, aren't we? It's not hard to say 2 names.
He didn't get that far.
It's not hard to say. Welcome back to he got the name of the news show wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, he messed up far before he got to our name.
Didn't say any words for about 5 seconds. He forgot how to speak again. And then got all your names wrong.
Yeah, did not cover himself in glory.
So he's had to have a timeout. There's nothing else we can do. He thinks he's joining later on. Ian, we won't let him in. Coming on the air.
It's 10 to 10. It was nice. He's going to bed in 10 minutes. He's
probably already in bed now.
Yeah.
He's 98. If you're wondering where Terry Peters is, actually, he said he doesn't care about the Wrestling Around fans. He's going to his mate's house next door to watch Wimbledon.
Jail sport.
When he told us this, the men's final had already finished. So
Watch a
He's watching the highlights,
sport.
yeah. He just goes Subaka.
Take from that what you... Maybe he's just a big Subaka fan.
Aaron, have you got a milkshake?
Yeah, chocolatey
Nice.
goodness.
Right, yeah.
Chocolatey
Good
goodness.
for the old calcium in it.
Yeah, you got to get your bones nice and strong, aren't you?
I thought it was going to be something like either like milk stout or milkshake. Yeah, sorry, I'm just finishing this ice cream.
Yeah, when you're ready, Lou.
Go.
We did all for a point. You do some absolutely ridiculous things for a point that no one's ever going to see because we're audio only.
Don't worry, I'm not hungry. I'll tell you what, though, I had a lot of cheese today. Oh, what's that?
Are you going to explain why?
I got like a plate, sharing plate, and it was doner meat and halloumi. It was all on it. Bit of lettuce. That ruined it. Didn't have that. Oh, it's fantastic, Russ. What a great day.
Cheese. I'm glad I'm not in the same room as you then. Right, what we are doing today, we are continuing the Rocky Road. It's been a while, months.
Literal months. Been May since May. May was the last week.
May was last time. been 3 months. Basically, what we're doing is we are watching every Rock pay-per-view match, apart from our Rumbles, unless he wins. Unless he wins, we've decided, haven't we?
Yeah, so we've got to do one, I think.
About 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
so we'll do one. And we're just seeing the progression of The Rock from hated babyface to loved heel to potentially one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time.
This whole
People's
thing
champ.
finishes with Jumanji 2. So it finishes.
He didn't have a wrestling match in Jumanji 2, does he?
No, but it's good though. It's a good film.
I've not seen it. I've seen Jumanji 1, I haven't seen Jumanji 2.
I should watch it. It's good.
The last Rock film I watched was can't remember. The one I was going to say the one with Kevin Hart. That's every film, doesn't it? It almost like a secret agent.
Is there a new one with Kevin Hart, isn't it?
Central Intelligence is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Good
It's in
film.
the new one. New one with him.
It's Super Pets. They both play dogs, I think. And Tom Holland's in there as well. It's got a good cast. But yeah.
Is that where? Because there used to be a program on CBBC where it was like the Justice League.
You thinking Super Ted?
No, the Justice League, but they were all dogs.
Yeah, it's DC.
Is it like
Yeah.
that? Is that Super
Yeah.
Pets? There's like a super dog and bat dog and stuff.
Yeah, I believe it is then. Yeah.
Is that? Wait, who's asking for that film? This is why I hate Marvel, because this film would have been made if Marvel hadn't been such a big thing.
It's a DC film. You can't blame it.
I know, but Marvel is the catalyst.
I want to see a new Thor weekend. It's good. You should go.
I don't want to go.
I watched Doctor Strange the other way. I'm sure I mentioned this on the podcast, but I thought it was absolute shit.
Oh, booking wise, terrible. Some awful booking decisions, I thought. Kill off Jim from The Office. Like, sorry, you've just seen it. If you've not seen it, but you've had 2 months.
Yeah.
Introduce him and then kill him off like 5 minutes later.
I'm Patrick Stewart, greatest of all time.
That's how he gets binned off.
Are the X-Men in it? Is he playing Charles Xavier?
Mm-hmm.
But they've got the new, younger Charles Xavier, haven't they?
Yeah, he's rubbish. He's crap.
So is that what we're doing?
Patrick Stewart's the OG. It's like Julius Pringles, isn't it? The OG.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know what really annoys me about all that? Is they never recast Wolverine.
they're in talks, aren't they?
They're going for the new one. They're coming in the MCU now, Russ. I know you really invested in this. So they were in their own universe. Different but yeah.
Sony. So under Sony.
A bit like Spider-Man then.
Yeah.
Cringing a bit. We teased it in the news show, but yeah, do you know what is booked perfectly? Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
It is genuinely one of the best TV shows I've ever seen.
So,
can't believe it took you this long, Russ, to be honest. I thought you'd be all right. Yeah.
You've done a me trick where you just binge it within a week and it's done.
I watched the final because it was about 2:00 when I went to bed because I'd watched the second to last episode, and then I watched the final 2-hour episode. Genuinely, so it would have been yesterday, which is a Saturday at 2 p.m.
Wow,
incredible!
You watched it before. I can't believe you finished it before me.
I
finished it last night. Yeah.
Is Eddie not the greatest character though?
Yes,
it's fantastic.
What a story! What a great arc.
Yeah.
Come
back. I'm a Steve fan. He's had a great arc.
Oh, Steve Harrington. Oh, what a dreamboat. Steve Harrington is.
He's all right. I don't get the hype.
Yeah.
Glorious hair. Lovely guy.
Like in the last series, it could have pushed Mike a bit more. But Mike was getting buried when he got lost in the shuffle.
Mike's shit. Will's the worst.
Oh, Will's terrible. Will's hair is the worst.
Yeah, Will's stylist is the real nightmare.
That was,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Will's. Whoever give Will his fucking bowl cut is the real villain.
If the cast of Stranger Things in a podcast, Will would be the Terry Peters.
Well, he is in the party. I'm a big Lucas fan.
Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah.
Smooth guy, smooth fella.
Yeah, I tell you what I really like. Obviously, I'm trying to avoid spoilers because it's only literally just come out and it's only been out a week, so we don't want to spoil it to it. But I really like the Russian guard at the end.
Very good.
Yeah, what a nice lad he was at the end.
Murray as well. He's
fantastic.
He's had a great.
He did, but don't you think it was like the last 3 or 4 episodes were the equivalent of someone just being Jinder Mahal winning the WWE title? Do you know what I mean? He's at a certain level, and then all of a sudden, he's just in the main event.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he got added to the main cast.
Not bad. Just was fucking had that fight on that plane. I was like, fucking hell, where'd this come from? Like, yeah.
He says that, doesn't he? He counts for everything.
Yeah. But no, what a series, Ross.
Great stuff. If you
There's one more as well. I
thought
thought this was the last one.
No, they're only doing 5, aren't they? Doing 5.
5 episodes, is it?
No, 5 series.
5 series. Yeah, I thought it could have been the last one, this one. Very few minor tweaks at the end. And it could have this, yeah.
Also in talks of a spin-off, aren't we?
Steve. Yeah. Steve thinks it's called. It's going to be great.
It's Steve after when he gets his job with like 6 kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a hilarious TikTok. I mean, I'm not on TikTok because I've come to the realization I am no longer cool.
No, you should to do what we all do, Ross, and watch all the cool TikToks 3 or 4 weeks later on Instagram.
I watch him 2 weeks after that on Facebook Reels. Apparently, there's a country song at day where it's like she's a single mum who works 2 jobs, and that is over Steve like washing plates or something on the last episode, and that's what I need.
Yeah, Mama Steve. Yeah,
Steve being a single mum working 2 jobs. But yeah, they're doing the 5th. Apparently, it's coming late 2023, early 2024. It's not started filming yet. So the big question is, how tall is Mike going to be?
How long were his limbs? Mike's limbs in the last series. Unreal.
It's like a mix of salad fingers and Slenderman.
Yeah, but he could be the monster, couldn't he?
It's like his body stayed the same, and his limbs just got massive. You see Lucas in real life? His henchman's fucking. Like, there's no way he could be absolutely even like a high school kid anymore. I don't think.
Well, apparently, this season, either season 3 or season 4. Must have been season 3. Netflix wanted them to film back to back, but is it Bramman Brothers? Duffin Brothers.
Yeah.
They said no. They wanted to concentrate on the script, and so I don't think they was taking into account how long it would take.
Yeah. And then the pandemic came out, weren't they?
Yeah, which is why they're all real tall.
Yeah. But yeah, Mike's limbs are just unreal, to be honest. Fair play.
Right, that's enough Stranger Things banter. So we're doing the Rocky Road. Lou's finished his ice cream. We're all ready to go. But essentially, what we're doing is we're watching all the Rock's matches. So the match we got up to is the first match we're going to watch today. Is In Your House, Degeneration X. It's on December the 7th, 1997. So you all need to load up your WWE network. Click on In Your House, Degeneration X. In 1997, you just filter it to 97 because the WWE network is horrendous to navigate. Scroll across the bottom, click jump to. You should find Rock vs Stone Cold Intercontinental title. It is 2 hours, 1 minute and 15 seconds. If you're not there yet, then obviously just pause the podcast and you can click on it. The matches we're going to do after that then, so we're skipping the Royal Rumble in 98, which he came second in. Then got a War of Attrition match in No Way Out of Texas. I have not wrote down who that's against. Who's that against?
Some lads.
Nice one. Some lads. So that'll be early 98.
It was. Ken Shamrock, Ahmed Johnson, and Disciples of Apocalypse versus The Nation.
Versus The Nation. And then he's in a WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 14, which I've also not wrote down.
Which is Testament Ross. Yeah.
I thought you had them up.
He is versus Ken Shamrock.
This is Ken Shamrock. They're the 3 matches we're doing today. So everybody by now should have had it. Terry Peters isn't here, so who wants to count it in?
I'll do it.
You do it.
But when I say go, because Terry always messes it up anyway, don't you? Just go 3, 2, and just expect you to go. So I'm going to do it all the way. When I say go, all right.
When you say go, we're going to click play.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Doc Hendricks there.
Doc Hendricks, Austin 316. Good stuff.
1 hour time limit, bloody hell. Strap in.
Only Ric Flair goes that long, doesn't he?
Yeah. I never realised the Rock and Stone Cold had this match. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of like early Rock and there's like early Triple H Stone Cold match with like
he has a long feud with Triple H, doesn't he?
Yeah, with like undercard feuds, mid card feuds, and before the main event feuds. So here's the Rock. He's with All of the Nation.
I don't think I've ever watched any of this pay per view actually.
No.
No, never right. Farouk is still there. Farouk's leading, but obviously The Rock is becoming more and more popular. He didn't look like the rest of the nation now, does he? He looks like The Rock.
Yeah.
He's getting there. Just about, isn't he?
He needs to shave some of that off his top of his head. But he looks. Well, what is it? 6 months or something? He wins the title.
Well, he didn't like the whole symbolism, did he? Because it was all like the Nation of Islam, and
yeah.
Apparently, he resisted doing it. They had to get him it took him a while to get him to do the raised fist, apparently. But there's a lot of heat with the other guys.
The Rock did a quick promo there, and then we're waiting for Stone Cold, who has had his moment defining. Well, two moment defining things in WWE. He's won the King of the Ring, and he's had his match with Bret Hart, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So this is very much the Stone Cold we all know.
But he's not won the championship yet, has he? Oh
no,
didn't see that coming.
He's coming in a truck. This needs to happen more often. They don't do it anymore, do they? Because the stages are too big.
Well,
no one drives down the ramp.
Vehicular entrance. No.
What we need.
I mean, this stage is very basic, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. In the back of the pickup, there we are.
Got to get on the roof, honey. Get on the roof.
Get on the roof and jump in the ring. He loves to do that. Unnecessary, but there we go. And we're off. Is that young Mike Chioda?
Sure is.
It's just a brawl.
Oh, Nation are getting involved now. Camera stuff is just terrible, isn't it?
Well, get out.
You know, if I worked for WWE, I would just do anything I can to be Undertaker's mate.
He's seen him doing instead of a tale for 3, doing a tale for 5. And it's the Undertaker and his Born Street crew.
So who's that then?
It is Godfather. Midian. Who are the other two? Is it the Godwins?
Viscera is going to come back from the grave and say.
Yeah, Viscera is coming back. Big deal.
It's Big Vis. Big Daddy V.
Yeah, just to say.
Mabel. Stunner on, is that D'Lo Brown? Stunner and D'Lo Brown on top.
Maybe it's D'Lo Brown, actually. That would be.
I didn't realise D'Lo Brown tagged with New Jack, did he? He was part of the Gangsters.
Yeah.
On the Indies.
Well, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
I was watching the New Jack Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Yeah, it's quite good that actually, isn't that one?
Yeah, because he's just a psychopath, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already out. It was one of the Godwins. It was Henry Godwin and Rikishi.
Oh, right.
So
what a strange group.
Well,
yeah, I was going to say, it didn't. It wasn't as good as a click, was it? In terms of getting to the main event.
They banded together because of the click, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh no, Undertaker's got.
That was a 3. That was a 3 count there.
Yeah, Kia does not have the best day. Stone Cold still got his vest on. There we go. The Rock. Kia shouted. Has the match even started yet?
I think about right.
Have we just officially gone?
I mean, watching this match now, if you was watching this back in 1997, would you be sat here thinking these two guys are going to be two of the big 3 alongside Hogan of all time for money drawing?
I feel like you might do about Stone Cold at this point because he was on his way, wasn't he?
But do you know? Yeah, but did you?
This is very much to
get as big as he did.
No, probably not because they were losing to WCW at this point still, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, fucking hell.
I
mean, fair play to Ron Simmons because he looked like an absolute idiot in all this thing that he feud in the end.
Yeah. But then he came back on one of the best characters of all time, just Ron Simmons.
Yeah, 100%.
I suppose, the AP after this, didn't he? But
yeah. Which is what he should be fondly remembered for.
Yeah.
You don't really remember this fruit, do you?
No, considering he came in as former WCW champion.
And then he used to wear that god-awful blue helmet thing.
Yeah.
Austin decided to destroy his own car by beating up the Nation. Ken Mustafa, would he have got further if he'd come out on time? It's Papa Shango.
I don't know. No, possibly not, because he would end up being Papa Shango for the rest of his career.
He
can't get
repackaged. Undertaker feud. Would that have worked?
In a way. Also in a way, no.
Yeah. Godfather fan.
No, it'd been too spooky, wasn't it? He was better when he was haunting someone, I think.
Right.
Undertaker.
Austin's still wearing his coat. Take it off, Austin. So this is like watching Dominic Mysterio's debut.
Oh, he's wearing that goddamn hood.
Oh, so annoying. I just pleading with him to take it off.
Can't wait till a few years' time when we're watching the Dommy Road. And that's the first match that we watch.
Domino's. Oh, I could eat a Domino's right now. I won't because it's 10:05. But...
Oh, go on, do it. Order one.
No, I've ate quite a lot today. I've had 2 burgers, a hot dog, and then a full Sunday dinner.
Oh, yeah, you're a little tournament, weren't
you? Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won 1 game.
Oh, there you go. How many was it?
1 out of 5.
All right.
But it was our first. We'd only been practicing matches for 2 training sessions. We had Tuesday and Saturday, so we did all right.
Yeah, if everyone had a good time, that's all that counts.
We all got a medal.
Participation medal.
Yeah.
Most important one.
Yeah, it's you can't feel too hard. But the club who was hosting it, they had 2 teams and they both got to the final. So don't want to say the rest were bent, but there was
shenanigans.
There was a penalty given against us, which was an absolute disgrace, and I let the ref know. And then realised he was a 16-year-old kid.
Well, it's legal to do crimes, isn't it? So
yeah. Don't ref. No matter the age. If you're reffing, you
do it, okay, right?
Deserve to get criticism.
Yeah.
D'Lo's out. D'Lo is out.
He got stunned, didn't he? So good selling. When finishes were finishes.
There we go. Speaking of finishes.
Oh, I didn't even throw it into the crowd then.
He hates the fans, doesn't it, at this point?
Yeah. I didn't realise he did this so early. I thought this was his whole people's
this was when
I thought this was later.
That was when it was just an absolute piss take thing, I think, wasn't it? And then it became his actual finisher later on.
Yeah.
At that point, it was more like the 5-knuckle shuffle type thing.
It's like The Rock must have the most 2 counts after a DDT ever, because we've watched him later on. He always does that DDT. Yeah. It's always a 2 count.
Imagine if he just won with it one day.
It's like that time AJ Styles made someone tap out with a calf crusher.
Yeah. Was Matt Hardy any side effects on it? That was another one. So that's ineffective signature moves going.
Austin's decided to pin the ref. Kyoto's been knocked out. And The Rock's got brass knucks. Oh, Austin reverses. Stunner on The Rock.
Oh, poor selling there in comparison to later on.
That's going to be down there on it with the West. Stunners. That's it.
I thought that match was longer than
that. Austin didn't even take his jacket off.
Referee Jimmy Cordera's there.
So Austin's a new Intercontinental Champion.
No, he was champion anyway, wasn't
he? Yeah, The Rock wasn't he?
Yeah, Rock came in champion.
Did
he? Yeah.
Oh, well, Wikipedia's got this wrong then.
Unless maybe he stole it. That's the thing, isn't it?
It's got Stone Cold Steve Austin, C.
Well,
oh, yeah, it says defended his title, so The Rock must have stole it then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Tougher than the government, Mule. He's won. Flips off the crowd. He's finished Nation of Domination there, hasn't he? He's been like idiots.
Buried.
Done. Buried.
Yeah. Absolutely buried him.
Well, he's on his way to superstardom, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think after this you could say The Rock was going to be up there, because this feels a bit like it wasn't a squash, was it? But it wasn't. I don't know. I think it made Austin look a lot better than The Rock.
Yeah.
Well,
it did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Accidentally stunned as the referee.
And then pins him. Love that. So Austin should have been disqualified. The Rock wins.
God damn, how quick did Jimmy Corderas get down?
Well, they don't mess about the refs. There it is.
It's like Charles Robinson. Faster than Usain Bolt.
Yeah. Oh, that was still...
They're just prone out there. They're just ready to go.
Yeah. One of the greatest scenes of all time, him running down that ringer. Is it WrestleMania 24?
Yeah.
The Rock's not happy. slapping signs.
He's livid, isn't he? Yeah, no one takes signs anymore. They never mind ripping them off.
No.
That Kiss t-shirt that guy was wearing.
I don't know, but look at that absolute virgin. Stood behind all them kids. That's it then. That was the first match. Because this is the Rocky Roads, you are, we have live Franklin Star ratings. It's the only time we do it. We put him on the spot. What would you give that match?
I would give that a 3.5.
Good start then.
Yeah, I'd give that a 3.5. There's plenty of action there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And a lot of entertainment. Exactly what you need. Obviously, at this point, they're building up Stone Cold, and I think it's done very well.
Do you think it was at expense of The Rock, or do you think The Rock hasn't had his time yet?
He hasn't had his time yet, has he? But I don't think it was at his expense. Is it probably at the nation's expense, but not so much The Rock.
Right then, there we go. 3.5 stars to kick us off. Right then, so we only need to go to 1998. Right, I'm not doing a Royal Rumble because The Rock doesn't win, but he does come second where he loses to Stone Cold, who is on the way to mega stardom.
A great feud starting then, do you think? Pretty big deal, isn't it, to come second in the Rumble?
Yeah.
Well, some years. I mean, Santino's done it.
Yeah, maybe it's just a confidence thing of The Rock, or maybe they're testing The Rock out.
Yeah.
Do people going to get, I haven't watched it, but I imagine he nearly wins at some point. I think what the crowd reacting to like that. So we're going to No Way Out 1998.
Well, No Way Out of Texas is its official name.
Yeah, it doesn't say that on the WWE Network, though.
It does not, no.
It just says No Way Out 1998.
Yeah, because there was a No Way Out later in the year, I think.
I've clicked on it, so I can't come off it. I'm currently watching Cody Rhodes' Broken Skull sessions.
I'm watching the Godfather's Broken Skull.
There we go. Right, so what we're going to do?
No, do you know? I'm thinking No Mercy. There was 2 in a row. It was just No Way Out of Texas. It came No Way Out in 2000.
So, is this the Nation of Domination versus Shamrock, Ahmed, and Disciples of Apocalypse?
That's the one. To. It's the War of Attrition, yes.
Yeah, the War of Attrition. Just 2 8-man tag matches on here.
Oh yeah.
The main event is an 8-man tag match,
which is non-sanctioned.
This is one of the Vader v Kane match on here.
Yeah, I didn't know they were the feud, Vader and Kane.
Yeah.
So if we all go to No Way Out 1998, we click on Nation of Domination versus Shamrock, Ahmed, DOA. It is 1 hour, 17 minutes and 53 seconds. Are we all there?
Sure.
If you're not there at home, then pause, but you should have been if we've managed to do it.
Yeah, we've got the audience.
I can't know, Will. You know the audience. Yeah. You get an easy ride. Lou, do you want to count us in again?
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, shots of the crowd. Why does it turn? So I have subtitles on. You would think it would just stay on from all, wouldn't you? But I have to individually put it on.
Turn on every time.
Yeah.
For a long time, I couldn't turn the subtitles off on my TV for the WWE Network. It's an absolute nightmare.
Are you watching through an Xbox or?
That was just on my TV, so in the end I had to give up and watch on my Xbox.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the PlayStation, I don't know what the Xbox was like, but the PlayStation WWE Network is horrendous.
It's all right on the Xbox.
I think it's got slightly better.
Yeah, Xboxes are generally better than PlayStations anyway, so that's probably why.
Outrageous. Well, you can't get them, can you? That's why I ended up with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Interestingly, The Rock has the Intercontinental title on his list. Mark Henry's now joined the Nation. He wasn't there before. And it will start a great tag team between Mark Henry and D'Lo Brown.
Classic.
We are a few months away from Sexual Chocolate, which is good stuff. And maybe a year away from The Hand being born.
That was a lot later, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was after the Attitude Era, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
That was like 2001, 2-ish, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
it was in
that was bang in the middle of the Attitude Era.
It was in that weird time when they were trying to be even more shocking.
So was that not Russo?
No.
Oh, Christ. I thought I had to put money on that being Russo.
It's just Vince.
Yeah. So
she's got to give birth to a hand, damn it.
We've got Ken Shamrock, Ahmed Johnson, the world's most unluckiest wrestler, and Disciples of Apocalypse, which are just a weird biker gang. Have we had gang warfare? Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had gang warfare, haven't we? Because Savio Vega was in the Nation, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
And one of these guys was as well, wasn't it?
To Crush.
Yeah. Which is what started gang warfare. Oh, Ken Shamrock was in the main event of the last one. Is he the best ever to not be world champion?
No, in class. No,
You don't
class.
think?
No.
He's very good, though.
He was all right. There's a lot of better people who haven't been world champion.
William Regal. Who else?
Ted DiBiase, Roddy Piper, Scott Hall.
We've watched Roddy Piper.
Yeah. No, but in terms of big star. Scott Hall, Junkyard Dog. There's loads back in the day.
Are the DOA them racist brothers? Yeah, aren't they?
The Harris brothers.
Oh, Harris brothers.
I thought it was Brian Adams.
Looks like two of the brothers.
Yeah, maybe they just look very similar.
Bald with tattoos.
Ron and Don Harris. Is that are they in the DOA? Peter's in here, so we can say facts about them.
We could talk about it. When Harris brothers had straight up SS tattoos, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who do we got? Crush. All right. So there's Crush.
Yeah, they are. They are. So Don Harris is Skull and Ron Harris is 8-Ball.
Oh, okay. So
they're called Skull and Elbow because they've got no hair.
Oh,
yeah, probably. So I don't know much about Don Harris, but one of his names was Patrick. Like nothing else. Just Patrick.
That's got to be like a one-off thing where it's like a job.
I don't know, because then Ron Harris, one of his names was Gerald. Like nothing else, just Gerald.
Patrick and Gerald.
There was one called Creative Control. And they used to play the Grims.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Adams. It's all three of them, innit? It's the Ron and Don and Brian Adams.
So there we go. Ron Harris retired from professional wrestling in 2005 and began working for Christian music label Beach Street Records.
They nearly bought TNA at one point, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, I'm sure they were. Before Anthem took over, and before even was it Billy Corgan nearly bought him at one point?
He did buy him, didn't he?
Did he buy him? I thought he didn't buy him, which is why I ended up buying NWA instead.
I thought he was one who turned him to Impact.
No, that was Hulk Hogan, bro.
No, as in from TNA.
Oh, was that the one who was working with him, but he didn't buy him? He was just in the management team or something.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins. Homer Simpson, Tyler Politely.
Yeah. Is that the one where Homer's on tour with him and he's getting a cannonball?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into too much. Obviously, being a family podcast, but you've got two quite out there racists working with Ahmed Johnson. Just throwing it out there.
When you Google Ron and Don Harris, the first thing that comes up is Nazi.
Yeah. Also, building a feud against the nation, I suppose, is
yeah.
We could definitely get some heat, but then they're working with Ahmed Johnson. That don't make sense.
Well, apparently, on the Wikipedia article, because I was looking to see if they were fired for having SS tattoos, and it's not. Vince Russo revealed that they were fired from WWF for refusing to legitimately hurt the Legion of Doom.
I mean, I just found that last when I was Googling. So, not great, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, I think
Whereabouts are they from in America? Does it tell you?
Where are they from? Oh, but the co-presidents of the Nashville, Tennessee-based Lucha professional wrestling promotion. Hometown is Apopka, Florida.
Anything happens in Florida.
Born in Florida, and then they relocated to Nashville, Tennessee to become wrestlers.
I still stick by one of the loudest pops I've heard in person is when D'Lo Brown showed up at that house show in Sheffield.
Yes, yeah, unreal. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania this year. Fuck that. D'Lo Brown.
It wasn't even an house show, was it? It was a live taping on it. Was it a live taping?
No, I think it was a house show. D'Lo Brown.
We got on TV though.
We went to 2, didn't we?
Yeah, well, I'm sure it was at the one where we had the Regal time on TV.
Oh, I thought it was at the one where he was funny facing Charlie Haas, who was dressed as Hulk Hogan.
Was that a dark match, maybe? Don't know.
I'm sure that was a house show that you thought.
Oh, okay. All merged into one.
Well, we got on the. So for some reason, we thought our train we needed to change at Doncaster, but we didn't. So we got off and then got back on the same train, lost our seats.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Was that Terry Peter's fault? Was he there?
So no, we didn't even know him, Russ.
Yeah, right.
Imagine that.
Happy times.
It was good times.
It was us 2. Max, Tom. Was Adam Hollands there? Was the 5 of us?
I want to say there was.
Yeah, I think he was there, wasn't he?
Well, how many letters are in Regal?
No,
5.
the Regal was the only 3 of us. That was just me, Aaron, and Tom.
How did you split that up then?
And for me and Aaron had an RE and a GA, and then Tom had an L, an exclamation mark. So he got 2 letters.
Yes, he did.
Spent all day making that.
Did. Had to go out and get art supplies to me.
Yeah. And then when we got there was like, oh, what does your sign say?
Yeah.
You had to get it in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have large.
Yeah. What other signs? I'm sure we had someone had a big 2 sign as well, didn't he? Big 2 count sign.
Yeah, on the back of the
Yeah. Sure, I'd never signed that. I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, right, there we go. And it was acknowledged by Regal.
Well, so he looked up and he nodded. We watched it, didn't we, on the podcast?
Yeah. And we had it saved on our Skybox for ages.
Yeah, we did.
So Rock even been in this match yet? I might just missed it.
He's not been in. His lackeys are doing it for him.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Rock and Shamrock.
It's like he knew.
DDT. He didn't do the 2 count. Oh, yeah, 2 count for the DDT. There we go. He tried to do a kip up then, and then just did a backwards roll instead.
Yeah. Ken Shamrock, one of the greatest of all time. Very underrated, in my opinion.
Losing that, haven't it?
I still see it.
Should he have been world champion?
He's just a legit hard man, isn't he?
Yeah.
First ever TNA champion, though, wasn't
he? Yeah, well, it's TNA Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but we've watched it.
You say he's wasted. TNA Hall of Famer.
And UFC Hall of Famer.
He just heart was never in it. He still wanted to fight, didn't he? Properly. Still wanted to be UFC, didn't he?
I think he should just been booked better, in my opinion.
I think he had potential, but I think JR said that they had to let him go eventually because he just wasn't.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he quite unprofessional backstage? Always tying up late and stuff.
Yeah, he was sloppy, wasn't he? I don't think he was out. It was one out of badness. He wasn't like an asshole like Shawn Michaels type. He just didn't care, basically.
Could have been the Attitude Era Brock Lesnar, really, though, couldn't
he? Yeah.
Just legit hard man.
Yeah.
It's a shame we never got that match because they weren't that far off each other, really, were they? When you think about it.
They kind of missed each other, though, didn't they?
Yeah, which is really weird, isn't it? When you think of like how similar WWE's been for the past 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
When you think we're only 4 years off Brock Lesnar debuting at this point, it feels a mile away from it, doesn't it?
Ronnie, what? When was John Cena? 2004?
Yeah. No, earlier than that one. 2000, less than that. It was just had his 20 years. It was 10 year.
That was 2002,
yeah.
So could have had really. It's not that. I mean, they want the mega stars. Well, apart from Lesnar came in pretty hot, but Cena took a while.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't have been
2004 was when he started becoming like a big player.
That unrealistic to have Austin Cena or Rock Cena.
Yeah.
Then they missed each other by a bit, didn't they? Because you think Triple H and Undertaker hung around for 10 years afterwards.
Yeah.
So, how weird. Same as Edge. Edge is like a... Has Edge debuted? Or was he later?
Must have been around this time, right?
Has he been through the most eras? Would you say Edge has been through the most eras? Consistently, I'm not talking about people who've come back after like 10 years out or whatever.
I still think I'd say Undertaker, wouldn't you?
Undertaker, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair.
Yeah, Flair.
I think if you're talking just WWE, Taker and
then Edge.
Yeah, if you include Nevers, it's like, yeah. I think he's the only Attitude Era guy still going, isn't
he? He has to be, doesn't he?
Gangrel. He's still going.
Gangrel, yeah.
Yeah, well, you got your Hardy boys, haven't you?
Yeah, just
shouldn't be. But...
Just Christian.
See, Christian actually called out, didn't he? Matt Hardy, like in a promo, but he actually said like you ignored all your brother's problems just to basically just have another run around his cartels.
Yeah.
Which everyone was praising, and then it started up another AWS WWE war. Why can AW say stuff about?
I do think it's weird. Yeah, I don't think the whole thing's weird. I like when it was the promo on Jungle Boy's dad.
One of the best promos, I think.
Yeah,
fantastic promo.
I think Christian want to see heel Christian though.
Yeah,
I think he do. He's better, isn't he?
He's such a good heel.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I just wanted an Edge and Christian run.
That's what I mean.
Heartbroken, we're not getting that now. We'll probably never get it, but
Christian, I just want to do. It's a bit of a nostalgia to say. Let's just have Christian be Christian.
Yeah,
because he's funny as a face. I think when he used to take the piss out of Jack Swagger.
Yeah, but I think he's a good heel, isn't he?
I think if you ask Edge, I think he's just a natural dick, isn't he?
Yeah,
Christian.
Well, it comes across as natural, doesn't
he? Yeah. Do you know what needs to come back? Did you ever watch it? Night Fight, hosted by Christian.
No.
On the History Channel.
Yeah.
I feel like you told me about it, but I don't think I
it is basically grown men dressed in suits of armor fighting. Like knights.
Yeah.
And then you got to pick like special weapons and stuff. It was mental.
I'm Googling it.
I think I only had one series. It was over here in the UK because I watched them. Right, good stuff though. Considering this match is a war of attrition for the watchers. It's still going. Can't Mustafa's now.
Yeah, we're watching the match out. Yeah, so I was just stuck in a Twitter thread discussing the Harris twins tattoos. Yeah,
I thought you was replying to him.
No, just having a look. Someone's like, yeah, they may have Nazi tattoos, but they're good dudes.
Is that it, Ross? Just in a ring.
It was a bit like that, but it was in like an underground thing. But yeah, basically, essentially that's what it was. But it was in like a pit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's called Night Fight.
Ah, yeah, I found it. Yeah, Christian sat there on a bench on a chair.
Yeah,
looking at a sword. Showing him how to fight.
It was just they just properly used to go for each other as well.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Showing him different weapons. Look.
Yeah, real thing. Real fighters. It's apparently like a sport in America.
Christian in the middle.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's what Christian would do. He would walk around, look at weapons, ask them how they're going to use it. It became quite apparent Christian knew nothing about medieval knights. Mm-hmm. And then they'd fight.
Oh, Dealer.
Beautiful moonsault.
Dealer ran to the moonsault. It was, yeah.
Where'd you rank Dealer Brown?
Underrated. Very underrated, I think.
Should he have done more?
He's a good hand, wasn't
he? Yeah. Where would he fit in today? I think he would.
Yeah, I think it'd fit in with like Keith Lee and stuff, like big guy who can move like that.
Because you didn't realize how big he is, and he was really athletic.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Oh.
we go. All kicking
All hell
off.
breaks loose.
Referee, get some control. Look, well, don't be counting people. He's counting to 5. No one's listening to your ref.
I did all that. That's still out of the ring.
Oh, yeah, maybe they are listening then.
Listen to him. Yeah, he's got authority, hasn't
Suplex on the Rock, and Farouk's been kicked out. Are we going to see the ankle lock? No, because the Rock's got back up. Handbar instead. There we go. Ankle lock. Will the Rock tap? This has got to be Sheldon near the end. He's tapped. The Rock's tapped.
The Rock
Do you know what I mean?
The Rock has to be up there in one of the greatest sellers of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I mean, it's so over the top, but it works, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it's not as hilarious as Shawn Michaels over the top selling.
Oh, no.
That's a match we need to watch at some point.
And Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H is up there.
Ric Flair is up there with his over the top selling.
Triple H length on the master, didn't he? That's why.
Yeah.
I think The Undertaker is one of the best sellers. And his last few, I mean, probably because he was actually just generally dying. But like the last quarter of the streak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering his whole thing, whole career, he's just been a guy who just doesn't sell. Doesn't need to. He got pretty good at it.
That is true. Do you know who was underrated seller? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's a very underrated seller. If he can be asked.
Depends who he's working with, I think.
Yeah, and Samoa Joe made him go purple.
Oh, this is the implosion now, isn't it?
The Rock getting in Farouk's face. Oh, no, they're pushing and shoving.
Is this where Farouk gets kicked out?
Yeah, Farouk's just battering everyone. I think they're trying to stop him, but it's just punched D'Lo Brown for no reason. Karma Staffer is trying to calm things down.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Sexual chocolate is holding D'Lo Brown back. And Farouk's just keeping the pace. The Rock's leaving. The Nation have imploded. It's not really the Mega Powers imploding, is it?
No. Sure, they do just full on kick him out, but I'm sure it happens on a Raw, doesn't it?
It'll be on a Raw as a segment where
Yeah.
anything good in this era happened on Raw, isn't it? Which is mental to think. And The Rock's coming back. Farouk's told him to come back. And they're going again.
Because of course he's still a leader, isn't he?
Yeah.
You won't want to mess with Farouk, though. I bet he's a legit hard man in real life.
He's in there with the world's strongest man, yet I would rather take on Mark Henry.
Yeah. At least for Mark Henry could just run away from him.
He's still running to the ring, isn't he? From
and I thought I was going to do the fist, but at the end, yeah.
But trouble in paradise for the Nation of Domination. Yeah, there we go. That was the War of Attrition match. No Way Out of Texas.
So made it a War of Attrition match, Russ.
It was hard to watch, I think. I think it was War of Attrition for the fans.
Yeah, we'll see what the Franklin Star ends at.
Yeah, we've got live Franklin Star ratings. What is the star rating for this match?
1 star.
1 star.
1 star.
Not good. Harris was in. Not a fan.
There's not many good 8-man tags, is there?
No, unless you have a really long ass Survivor Series one.
And there's stakes.
Yeah.
Like the invasion one, everyone hates it, but I love that.
It just lost potential on it.
Yeah, but even the second one, I know it's WWE against WWE, but I still love it.
Yeah, just missed potential. I think what's more infuriating us is that everyone from WCW comes out 2 or 3 months after that final pay-per-view.
Just hang fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got to see Mike Awesome and Hugh Morris and
Lance Storm, the big stars, big lads.
Yeah. Right then, the next match then is WrestleMania 14. It is The Rock against who did we decide it was? Ken Shamrock, was
Ken
it?
Shamrock, yeah.
Carrying on this feud. So everyone goes to WrestleMania 14. Click on The Rock versus Ken Shamrock. Click on, brings you to 1 hour, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And for some reason, Jeff Jarrett's in the ring.
I was going to say, yeah.
I've clicked it twice. Jeff Jarrett, Tennessee Lee, and is that Deborah?
Yeah.
It is. It's Jennifer Flowers.
It's Jennifer Flowers. Well, there's a.
Just looking at the segment before.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So not Deborah.
Jennifer with a G.
Yeah, no, Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer Flowers.
Right then, Lou, do you want to count us in?
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. So I guess we're going to watch this then because we told everyone to. But
She's the guest ring announcer.
Right. Here we go then. Here's The Rock with the Nation. Who's there though?
WrestleMania stages have got a lot bigger, haven't they? Over there.
A lot better. Feel more spectacle on it.
Farouk's gone at this point, I think, because he quits.
Yeah.
No Farouk. D'Lo Brown looking pretty good there. He's got a right swagger on D'Lo Brown. He's out of swagger in The Rock at the minute. So, can The Rock retain his Intercontinental title? Look at them nerds. Talk about jam jars. What is Jeff Jarrett wearing? He'll be in the Horseman soon, won't
he? Yeah, he will.
Yeah. 98, isn't it?
Bizarre. Yeah. No, he's been in them then. 98. We're doing 97 at the moment, aren't we?
I thought we caught up to 98.
Yeah.
97. That's just been in the Horseman has come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes back and forth a few times. Because then he leaves again, and that's when he has his singles run.
I thought he came back wearing the little small shorts and that.
I think he changes during this run.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. He loses the hair versus hair much of it, doesn't he?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then he goes to that like weird little high top fade.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock's music's one of the best out there.
It is. It's an underrated music.
Very underrated. I think he just looks like a big deal. I agree with Aaron. I think they missed a trick on him.
Yeah. Oh no, I think they did. But I don't think he's one of the greatest not to.
He's got the aren't he?
He's got the look, hasn't he?
He's got everything, I think. He's all right in the ring as well.
Not very good on the mic, but yeah.
Not very good at doing secret commands to Ryan Shamrock.
That is true. That is very true.
I can't remember who that is where he just goes, slap me.
I'm sure it's a Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah,
this is hot, innit? Straight off the bat.
Yeah.
In the face. He's getting to his cell in The Rock. Extra flip. Look at that ref. Shout out to the refs. They're doing our job.
Oh, classic heel walking away.
Yeah. If I was champion, because you can't lose your title on the thingy, I wouldn't even bother going to the matches. I'd maybe show up, ring the bell, and I'd literally just run off.
You've got to be able to defend it every 30 days, haven't you? Right.
Yeah, no, so I'd turn up.
Yeah.
Maybe ring the bell, and then literally just like it.
Roman Reigns not defending his in longer than 30 days.
Yeah, Lesnar as well.
No, the rule is you got to be able to. I think that's what they say. Well, if he was asked to, he could.
Ross would be able to, but he'd just run away.
Yeah. And then you can't lose it, can you?
Nah.
Just count out.
Suppose not. Thank God for kayfabe, I guess.
And then if they started saying, "No, you lose it by count out," immediately I would just throw some at him like a weapon.
Yeah. Well, that's what they'll do. They'll keep coming out. I'll change the rules again.
Get greased up Terry Peters from under the ring.
You're on a one-way route to Hell in a Cell. You're actually not by your actions.
And then no DQ. So then I just just pay a lot of lads to come beat this fella up.
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell match. You just get Terry Peters to come up through the ring floor, all greased up.
Yeah,
Help him out.
slippery little bugger, isn't he? Well, Hell in a Cell matches, they can be non-finishes, can't they?
Yeah, they can now.
So
You can't have a DQ and a fucking Hell in a Cell, or whatever I expect so.
Yeah, I'd pay somebody to just rip the door off. He said that on a WWE stream, really.
Yeah. His last one.
Oh, poor X-Pac.
He was right, though, wasn't he? It's awful.
That was the Fiend one, wasn't it? Was it the Fiend one? There was a year where they did it a lot of times.
They had 2 Hell in a Cell matches, but both didn't really have a finish, did they?
There's one where Jeff Hardy fell
event.
off the top of the roof, weren't they?
Yeah, it's the same event.
And then there was the one after where it was Strowman, Reigns, and Lesnar just broke in.
Yeah, it was
cool
the year
before.
before.
That was Strowman's Money in the Bank.
I think that was the year before, wasn't it?
That was
Sam Foley is special left, isn't it?
People's elbow there by the Rock for a 2 count, I imagine. Was that even a 2 count? Yeah, 2, just. What are we doing that of the UFC athlete? A lot of Stone Cold t-shirts in the crowd. Oh, NWO as well.
Well, he wins the this is big one with Tyson, isn't it?
Yeah. The making of Stone Cold. Yeah. No, the DX band perform the thing. Is that the rap version? When does that happen?
Well, is that the one where they get booed off?
Because they do it like they did like the rap songs, didn't they? The WWE rap songs.
Yeah. Oh, is this the one where they did the national anthem? There?
I don't know. I don't know who it is. Well, it seems it says Stone Cold vs Shawn Michaels WWE title, and then the DX band performs live. Unless that's goes to maybe the match starts.
Yeah,
that goes to before that.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that'll be for his entrance, I assume. Yeah.
Pete Rose gets interrupted back in. What talk about a great feud.
All-time classic feud.
Yeah, Pete Rose again. Pete hates it. So it makes it even better for me. Hell of a drop kick.
Intense, doesn't
he? He's really intense. Do you think he's ever calmed down?
No.
I think he's still as intense now, don't you?
Oh, easily.
I think he just sits on a chair at home and he's just absolutely fuming.
I don't think he sits down at all. I think he just paces.
He's got no furniture.
Just paces around the room.
I think his wife's had to buy him like a treadmill. You get away with the TV, Ken.
Oh, what?
And the Rock's tapped. Is that the end of it?
Yeah.
I mean, well, that was the biggest letdown. Out of nowhere.
Is this a way of getting him into the main event?
Yeah, but he's bleeding. Was he trying to do a Bret Hart thing? I don't think so. He tapped.
No, we'll go Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. Let's say to say he jumped into that suplex.
Well, he's going to break his leg here.
Shamrock don't care.
Farouk style.
And what's he going to do? He's not going to do anything. Look at Farouk. Farouk's badass in jeans, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to big pop just by doing nothing.
Yeah. Less is more. He's gone. Thanks for coming, Farouk.
WrestleMania payday right there.
Gets his appearance fee for doing absolutely nothing. And the Rock's bleeding from the mouth and he's of it. Ref, do something, mate. Come on. Well done, second ref. Because that first ref, I don't know why he was doing. Second ref just went, come on, Ken.
There's 4 of them now.
4 of them. Is that Shane McMahon? No. Somebody in an ill-fitting suit.
Is it Shane?
Oh, it looks a bit like Dean Malenko.
That Pat Patterson now.
Yeah, it's Pat Patterson.
Who's that? Who's that other guy in the grey suit? Oh, Shamrock's suplexing refs now.
It's very Lesnar-esque, isn't it?
Yeah, suplex city. Is that not the most 90s thing you've ever seen, that guy in the grey suit? It's a suit with like a black t-shirt underneath. I mean, that was. I'm getting Kramer vibes off that fella.
I don't know who it was. It's definitely not Shayna, is it?
No, it's just a jobber, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Gerald Briscoe. Gerald Briscoe once did the world's worst chair shot on Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Where he lightly nudged him. The Rock's finished. The Rock is done. Not very successful for The Rock then. These 3 matches.
Yeah.
He's not won one. He's getting stretched out. The medical guys are hilarious because they don't do anything, do they?
Just counting him out.
Shamrock still looks real intense. How many cups of coffee do you think he's had before this?
Christ, there's a lot of pre-workout, hasn't he?
He's like, you seen that the Futurama where Fry has $300 so he gets 100 cups of coffee. He's like shaking at the end. That's what it's like.
Is he going to take down more refs?
He's going to take down Gerald Briscoe, I think.
Tim White.
No, Tim White's there.
Oh, it's been turned.
Oh, too angry. And he's been disqualified. And now Gerald Briscoe's going to get it.
There you go.
He's just attacking everyone. Now he's running after The Rock. Get him out of there. Why are you being real slow down for? Oh, like that guy didn't take much moving, did
he? He was like, I'm not having this. I'm off.
Now The Rock's getting beat up again. On the stage. Put his head through the drum. Scoop slam. No, they're not playing yet. He's not going through going through the drum, is he?
No, I thought she was like, we hear a guitar ever.
Where is the nation? Oh, something's gone over. These refs have been terrible. Get him away. Get him out of there, refs.
Get him out of here. Diabolical.
Send him away.
Yeah.
His nicked his. You don't want to be the Intercontinental Champion, do you? People keep nicking your belt. They're doing I know he's got it the right way. I was going to do a great Khali then. And he's gone.
Feud's not over though now, is it?
It can't be after that, can it?
Absolutely not.
Next match.
Goes all the way to King of the Ring, doesn't it?
Yeah. When's that? When's King of the Ring?
June this year.
A couple of pay-per-views then. Most Dangerous Man. There we go. That was it then.
There we go.
That's been the Rocky Road. We've seen 3 matches. The Rock's not won any of them. But the wheels are in motion, aren't they? We can see he's the Rock now, isn't he? He's not Rocky Maivia anymore.
Yeah.
He's definitely the Rock. He's now just about leading the nation. So heel Rock for a year or two, and then he becomes face Rock.
Less than that. I think he becomes turns face this year, and then turns heel again. Deadly Game. But I'm sure Deadly Game starts as a face, isn't it? Yeah.
So, we know how much you love Deadly Games. That'll be a good, interesting episode for you, won't it?
Sure, I do. I love it. Let's just see those Franklin Star ratings.
What was the Franklin Star rating for that last match?
3 stars.
3 stars. So we've had a 3.5, a 1, and a 3 stars. So not too bad. Hey, math. What's the average of
that? Like 2 and something.
2. Cheers. Thanks for that. $9,000. Well spent.
Oh, would it be?
Yeah, that's how old Lewis. He spent $9,000 at UNE.
3.5, 1, 3.
3.
Oh, it's 2.5, isn't it? That's that easy, actually.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Right, Sheffield, one of Sheffield Holmes' finest.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right, that's been the Rocky. I don't know when we'll return to it. Terry Peters obviously doesn't care enough to join in.
Yeah,
so
it's the Rock, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He said some horrible things about the Rock, and I think he said he could beat the Rock in a fight.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening, Dwayne,
But good
Peter's
news.
love you.
Next time we do the Rocky Road, we're starting off with a little bit of Steve Blackman.
So,
Oh yes,
another underrated theme tune.
Yeah.
And wrestler, I think. I thought he was, I used to like him when I was younger.
It's another multi-man tag you were pleased to know.
Of course, because the attitude here at
Farouk, Ken Shamrock, and Steve Blackman versus The Nation.
Good group.
There you go.
So that's been that. I don't know what we're doing next week, but there'll be something wrestling. Potentially, if Terry Peters bothers to watch it, we're carrying on our NWO storyline and trying to get back into sync with that. He's the only one who hasn't watched it. He didn't even turn up time, so we could have done it.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Classic
Outrageous.
Peters.
Yeah,
He just fucking loves Pims at Wimbledon.
does.
You can't stop it. So that's potentially what we're doing next week. But as always, cards subject to change. We'll be here on Monday for the news. Tonight is Wrestling Federation Weekly Wednesday Wrestling Bob in the Bank Fallout Show.
It bloody is, Ross. We're going to find out Drumstick 2.0's opponent for Rest Around Slam.
Exciting.
Big stuff.
Exciting stuff. Listen to the news show if you want a list of the results and potential things at Wrestle Around Slam. And then some point this week there will be a Wrestled Out show.
He will.
He's not scared of Lou. He's not scared of the Wrestling Federation. It's bubbling nicely, this rivalry, and I can't wait. Can't wait for you to genuinely fall out with each other. Snakeskin series. Oh, I've been waiting all year. Ever since WrestleMania started, I've been waiting for this moment.
It's coming.
It is coming. But Aaron, where can we find you?
All your usual podcast places on here. That's about it. On Twitch. Yeah.
Rest Around, just Google Rest Around, you'll find us all. Lou, where can we find you?
Yeah, Rest Around, obviously at Lou Markham on the old Twitter.
And you can find me at the WrestleM on Twitter. But yeah, us all at Wrestle Around or Wrestling Around. Just Google Wrestling Around. I think we're the first thing that comes up. Which is
Google
exciting.
it. It's right up there. It's right up there.
And we haven't even paid for that. So what people say about Google, you have to pay to be at the top. Not true.
No, it's
not true. We are one of the biggest wrestling podcasts in, was it Malaysia?
Malaysia, yeah.
In Malaysia. 45. So, you know, consider how many wrestling podcasts there are.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Malaysian brothers and sisters, Pastor Pod in Malaysia. We are massive in the Far East. That's been it then. Aaron, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Lou, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bob Ruth, thanks for making an appearance.
Thank you, Ross.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. And join us again for another episode of Wrestling Around.